Hello everyone, welcome to day 4 of Eat, Shrink and Be Merry in Lockdown. Welcome to my home gym. Not impressive, isn't it? But this is about everybody making do whilst their real gyms are closed. And that's what I've done. But hey, it's working, and that is the key thing. So today is all about at-home fitness for the mind, body and soul. But first of all, I just want to recap on yesterday. Did you focus on choosing a good protein for every meal? Did you then surround it with a good carb, one with fiber and a good fat? And for those of you who don't have breakfast, did you or did you think about it at all? And did you think about how it might be boosting your metabolism and setting you up right for the rest of the day? I really hope so. Because food, of course, is critical, especially if you're going to be doing exercise. But that's just one part. Don't forget the other pillars of your health, the sleep and the hydration. They're all critical when you exercise because they're all supporting one another. It's like a 5-piece jigsaw puzzle. That's another way to think about these 5 pillars. And they've all got to fit together, as well as you can get them to fit to help your body perform at its best. I hope that makes sense. All right, so I realize when we talk about exercise, everybody comes from different fitness levels and different levels of motivation and resolve, and that's just fine. I mean, take myself, every day I will just share with you, I do 5 sit-ups. Well, what's wrong with that? I mean, hell, you can only get up and switch the snooze off a certain number of times. Oh, come on, we're all in lockdown. Doesn't any joke count? Okay, all right, so, but to my point, any movement does count. It's just about moving. You don't need any fancy gear, any fancy equipment. I'll go into what I've got later on to show you how I'm making do. And it really is, as Nike would say, it's just a case of just do it. Just do it. And why is that? What is the benefit of exercise? Well, I know a lot of you know, but for those who don't, I'm just going to touch on a few things. And maybe for those who have lost their get up and go, their oomph to go exercise, then I'm going to remind you, and hopefully that will reinvigorate you. And also just remember as well, some people have a problem with the word exercise because they're not really into it. Again, just moving, just movement. Because it's just, movement is magic. It just releases all those endorphins and just starts to make you feel better. It gets rid of the stress and anxiety and just gets the blood pumping around your body. Even if you simply just go for a stroll, for a walk and breathe in the fresh air and just let the sun on your face or the clouds most of the day here, but still you can get vitamin C in the clouds, and just listen to the birds singing. So more for your mental health. It all works and it all has wonderful benefits. On top of that, of course, you've got your heart health. You're building your muscle, which supports your skeleton, which as we get older, of course, for osteoporosis, especially for women. And of course, it helps build your immune system. And apart from that, I think if you exercise, you become more aware of your body. Then it probably motivates you to eat healthier. And then, you're more aware of how you feel and look in your clothes, and it gives you more confidence. And then you show up better for everything and everywhere you go. So you can't lose by doing exercise. It's just a feel-good factor, and all the health benefits are just incredible. And not only that, as you get older, you realize that your strength, your core strength and your flexibility is crucial for posture as well as everything else. So it is about using it or losing it. I'm just going to have to say it really is. So use it frequently, keep those muscles strong, keep your posture strong, support your skeleton, and it will pay you back and repay you of keeping you strong and well and healthy. So it really is worth doing. Okay, all right, so what are your options in lockdown? They are plentiful. Oh my God, there are so many options. As I say, if you just want to get out there and walk, cycle or run, I know they're closing a lot of the parks at the moment to bikes. It's just the way of the world right now. But there are still, it means the roads are quieter, and there's still the paths along the rivers and everything. But if you Google Maps, or you say walking routes around your town, It will show you a map, it will show you the route, it will give you the distance. It's fantastic. So look on there for any routes if you want to change your scenery, somewhere different to go. That is an amazing thing to do. Other things you can do is try something new. This is a great time to go online and hey, start belly dancing, Latin dancing, whatever. Hey, hula hoop. Don't knock it till you try it. I do use it, yes. Not very often though. It's one of those things, you know, you think you're going to use all the time. But this is reminding me, and that's what I want to do with you. You might have some equipment in your garage, in your basement, and wherever, your cellar, wherever it might be, under your bed, that you've forgotten about. Like this, for example, this wonderful colour, 15-pound thing. Isn't it great? You might have one of these stored away, and they're really useful for these sort of exercises, or I can improvise and when I get stronger and when I get fitter myself and use it. So definitely do those. If you want to ramp it up and start doing online classes, there is so much information online, whatever stage of fitness you are. And I've got a whole list here, and I'm just going to read them off to you so you can start looking online and seeing what there is. As I'm saying, for whatever you want. So I just found out today actually that the NHS, so nhs.uk, they do free exercise programs. I think they're more just pictures that you have to follow. But hey, that's fine for some. And if you want to print them off to use them in another room, that's really handy. You can't exactly print off a video. So that's quite useful. And also livestrong.com, they do pictures as well of different exercises and take you through. So again, great if that's how you work, or if you want to go off to another room with them and print them off, that works really well too. You might have heard there's a class for children in the mornings every day at 9 o'clock called PE with Joe Wicks. But I'm not a child, but I've done a few of his classes and they're really good. They're fun. Why not? They're just 30 minutes like those. At 9 o'clock again on Instagram, Tyson Fury, the professional boxer, he does a workout. So hey, if you're ready and prepared for that, you can go for that. If you want something more core strength, is Pilates. I'd recommend joetuffery.com, and she does a free video now whilst we're all in isolation and lockdown every Wednesday, worth knowing about. If you are into hula hooping, I don't know the jargon around hula hoops, but there is a hula hoop actually class for kids, but I'm going to try it, and it's called livelovehoop.com. So that's a good one. There's also one called Yoga Studio for yoga lovers. They're doing a 7-day free trial. That's the thing. All these online classes that you normally sign up for, although you do have to sign up for them eventually, a lot of them have free trials. And when you do sign up, they're not that expensive. So worth looking into. The other one, if something like that, Latin dancing exercise called Figure 8. I think it's just £37 for the year, and great exercise. Well, I bought it, I haven't started it yet. Where's one of those? You know how that goes. Okay, if you do want everything all in one place, you want just to join one site and it's got all your different levels of classes, your low impact, your high impact, your Pilates, your yoga, all in one package of all those videos. Then you can do that, and they're not expensive. They're usually around about £100 a year, or you can do perhaps £10, £20. I think it's about £10 for a month, but have a look, and they do 6-month options as well. Some of those are Beachbody. They're doing a 14-day free trial right now. Otherwise, it's £99 for the year. There's one called Centre, or CENTR. Chris Hemsworth, he's an Australian actor, his company, and he's doing 6 weeks free trial. I actually just signed up for that today. Don't know if you know, here in the UK, Davina McCall, she does her own fitness if you prefer to work out to a woman or to women. Hers is called Own Your Goals, Davina. Sorry, I couldn't read my own handwriting. And she's got a 30-day free trial on. It's great, isn't it? Then of course you've got your Fit apps, the FIIT apps. you can do those on your own to any sort of level, or you can compete with others on there. And then if you just want to step it up again, Les Mills on demand. I think that's a pay-for only version. I don't know the cost, but that's something to look up too. And just whilst we're on the point of free courses online, if you just want to slow it down, there's free meditation with something called the Headspace and Calm, and their apps. So Headspace or Calm apps. A lot of information. I can send that to anybody if they want to email me or put a message underneath. I can send that to you. But you know, if you just Google online, you'll find it. There's so much there. Okay, equipment. I am speeding through this today because I feel there's a lot to cover. But equipment, again, a lot of these classes online, you just use your body, and your body weight is amazing to use for exercises. I mean, you try and do some arm dips off your couch or a chair. Yeah, just go ahead and try them. Or some press-ups, just on the ground or on a chair, or, you know, do some arm dips with your legs up on a chair. Go ahead and try that. Or some jumping jacks. I mean, it'll give you a good workout. You don't need equipment or weights. But if you do, or if you do like to work out on your own, I don't know if you can see the mat here, but a mat is great, especially if you have wooden floorboards. Loads of places do these days. One thing though, if you are going to be jumping around, just be sure that you put some non-slip stuff underneath. I just took this from another mat I had in the bathroom, didn't have it beforehand. So again, we're all making do because we can't go shopping for stuff. So just make sure you do that. If you want some things to help stretch, or you don't have any weights, again, I'm just showing you what I had. I got this from when I had physiotherapy, injured my foot. Physiotherapy, so I can undo this and I can, you know, pull it to its full length and pull it around my feet. Or this, you know, they're really good. So it's like a resistance band. I do actually have a proper resistance band like this, which I can use for skipping, or I can double it up and do all sorts of strength things. I did see a guy the other day, he was using an inner tube of a bike for this. Perfect. It doesn't matter, whatever you want to use. Okay, weights. So I did just order these the other day. As you can see, I've still got the tags on, and I defy anybody in England right now. Well, yeah, I was going to say just on Amazon, but I looked at a few sites to get hand weights. I think they're the next toilet roll. They're off the shelves, unless you want to pay a fortune for them. And I just refuse to overpay like crazy for things that I don't need to. So I make my own. And water. Oh, these are great. Hey, why not? It works. And you know what I love about these is it's got the places for your hands. Perfect. And if you want to make them heavier, fill them with rice. That'll work. So that's really good. For some other hand weights as well, everybody's got some cleaning materials around the house, you can use those. I mean, that works. I did actually go and get these just when I knew we were going to go into lockdown, because I didn't want to buy too many weights, because I've got my gym membership. And if I'm going to the gym, how many times am I really going to work out from home when life gets back to normal? So I went to buy these from Homebase. And actually Homebase is still open and homeware stores are open in many places. They're just reducing the number that are open. But I bought these. Now, I'm not going to do many of these right now because I'm feeling a little weak this evening. But yes, hey, it works. And then, you know, again, I can just use one, and I can probably do some dips. I'm not going to do a workout right now. Hey, works for me. Don't know what works for you, but that works for me. And let's not forget the hula hoop. Now, you might not have noticed, this is a weighted hula hoop. So that works a lot better. And actually I do use it and I love it, because if I don't want to do impact, I don't want to jump around sometimes, you know, just to move your body and get your waist and your core muscles strong, it's great and it's fun. You can do it while watching TV, listening to music, whatever you want to do. So that really is my little set of gym equipment. That is all I have, but I think that's more than enough with everything else I've mentioned. So the key thing is really just get moving. That really is the key thing, to get everything going. But also remember, as I said, in some ways, not exercise for the mind, but on the other end of the spectrum, think about times you can just be still and be peaceful. Maybe meditate. If you haven't meditated and you've always thought, when I get around to it, I will start meditating, try meditating. Breathing. Put on some essential oils or a candle, or have a bath. Just relax and be still and quiet. It really does stimulate all those senses. Also, if you have a balcony, sit on your balcony and listen to the birds singing. It's lovely. And it will just bring you back to your core self and just peacefulness. So highly recommend that as well. So to recap, whatever your fitness levels, just do it, just get out and move. Don't worry about any equipment or stuff. Do what you're comfortable with. Just do it. You're going to feel great. Obviously there are masses of classes and everything online, and just whatever you do, just make sure you get outside and get some fresh air and just breathe it in. It's great for the heart, mind, body and soul. Okay, I hope that's given you some great ideas and given you some motivation. Tomorrow we're going to be doing all about, wait for it, isolation indulgences. Do you like that? That's all I could come up with. Basically sweets and desserts. I just thought it sounded a bit more exciting. So isolation indulgences. But all the things about sweets and desserts and snacks, because you might be having healthy meals, but what are you doing? You're undoing it all in the interim. So that's what we're going to be doing. If you have any questions, I will be answering them next week. So please put them down below. Again, please do share this. And get everybody to subscribe so you get notified when I put a new video up. And just stay healthy. Please stay well, stay healthy. And I will see you tomorrow, same time, same place. Bye for now. Bye. Take care.